Good evening and welcome in to the Mystic Lotus and Dragonfly's awesome Healers Training Summit. I want to open today with something I've learned over time, and I think a lot of you would probably agree with. I'll just take a minute to express this, which is we, all of us, are capable of internalizing, of looking inward to figure out what next. What do I need to work on? What do I need to sort out? What's the next level that I need to get to? At the same time, we, all of us, have blind spots, an area where vision is blocked or obscured. Basically, an area which you cannot see. When driving a car, for example, when turning into a curve, you can't see. That's a blind spot. At least in cars, we have rear view and side view mirrors that help reduce the blind spots on the rear and the side. I just did that the other way around, the rear and the side. But what about when driving the car of life? This vehicle, the body, the mind, what is going to take care of blind spots here? Interestingly, it is Vastu Shastra. By definition, we know Vastu Shastra is a traditional Indian system of architecture based on ancient texts that describe principles of design, layout, measurements, ground preparation, space arrangement, and spatial geometry. But did you know that Vastu Shastra was created for liberation? Did I just hear a collective, what? For liberation? Really? Well, that is what our expert today is going to explain. Words do not do justice to introduce someone whose experience spans more than 3 decades, who's helped hundreds, thousands, that's lakhs of people around the world, whose expertise and knowledge is beyond compare. But I'll try my best. He has received a PhD on social sciences. He's done shows on most Indian channels, radio channels, and many American and UK television and radio channels. He runs an NGO where he has adopted 80 children. He is building a Shakti Peeth ashram in Kasara near Mumbai. He's been awarded the best astrologer for 9 years by Ayush Mantralaya and has received multiple awards. He is an expert in Faradaya Yoga, occult science, astrology, numerology, face reading, palmistry, aura and chakra cleansing, dream analyzing, past life regression, tantra, yoga and meditation, color therapy, kundalini and chakra activation, mantra, yantra, mudras, Veda, Upanishads, Ganpati Kriya, Vigyan Bhairav Tantra, Mahamaya Mandal, Adesh course, Vastu Shastra, and much more. He's also authored several books, including Puja of Shri Yantra and Lakshmi, Navagraha Remedies for the 9 planets, Aura, and An Appointment with Yourself. So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for and join me in giving a warm, mystic lotus welcome to the Jack of all trades and master of all, the High Priest himself, Dr. HitteshGurujee. Joy Ma, Joy Gurudev Guruji. Welcome in, welcome back. Guruji, you're on mute. Are you able to?
Joy Ma, Joy Gurudev. Am I audible now?
Yes, very much so. Very much so.
And which one is better? Is this better? Which one was better?
They both sounding the same to me. So whatever is comfortable for you.
Okay.
All right.
So
it's good to have you back, Guruji. It's been a while, and you're here with this ancient science that you've added in, melded in with modern requirements, Vastu Shastra. You are somebody who says that it is important to connect all aspects of your life to your living space. And you've been invited nationally and internationally to check the Vastu of homes, of properties, of offices, what have you. You also said that Vastu Shastra cannot be understood in isolation. So I think today, Guruji, I am just going to start from there because Guruji, you're a guru, you're a teacher, you're a mentor. And when a teacher talks, everybody listens. So we can't have questions before you started your class, so to speak. So I just want to start at this point where what do you mean by Vastu Shastra cannot be understood in isolation? And obviously there must be lots more before that. So I now leave the floor open to you so that we're all just going to sit back and listen to what you have to say.
Thank you. First of all, happy Independence Day to everyone who is truly independent. Those who have understood the meaning of independence. In India, in Sanskrit, we call it mukti. When we are kids, we feel that if we go to school, we will be independent. We go to higher school, we will be independent. We go to college, we will be independent. We get a girlfriend, we get a job, we will be independent. We will get married, we will be independent. There will be no one to be answered to. Once we get settled, our own house, independent, our own business, independent. And in the end, when we grow old, we feel that when we will die, we will be independent. After that, we realize that even that is a bondage. True independence is from ourselves, which takes up a lot of responsibility. So all those who are independent, all those who are liberated, truly, happy independence. And those who are not, start working towards it. So I miss Ma very much. Every month, I keep traveling like a hippie. And from 2005, these are the two things I miss dearly. One is Ma and one is Mystic Lotus. I keep waiting for Mystic Lotus to call me. So now we come to the question that Vastu Shastra is a science which can be understood with association with other science. In fact, there is no science, if it is a science, which can be understood all by itself. There's no science which can be understood by itself. The science of astrology can be totally understood in detail if you know medicine. The science of numerology, I saw 2-3 numerologists, can be only understood if you know hypnosis. You are a true numerologist if you know hypnosis along with it. The science of Vastu in the same way cannot be understood if you don't know Kama Tantra. In Kama Tantra, you have to carefully watch your beloved, your God, your devotee. You have to watch every millimeter of it. Say, for example, you go to a temple and you see this beautiful goddess over there, like Neluji. And you see each and every Oh, this hair is going this curly. Oh, look at the color of the hair from here, from here, from here. Look at the makeup, the tilak, the clothes. Oh, today the clothes are like this, the design is every When you are in love and you're looking at your beloved, you keep looking at every millimeter, every inch. If in that way, if you look at your property, what you will come to know about your property. And your property will suddenly become alive for you. It will recognize you every time you put your foot on it. Many people look at you. Throughout the day, I think so 1,000 or more people must be looking at you, interacting with you, looking at you without interacting with you. If you are living in a city like Bombay, 10,000 people must be looking at you. How many people will you remember have looked at you? Only one, your beloved. When your beloved looks at you, he looks at you with all his heart and without his mind, without a single thought running in his mind. He'll look at you as if he's looking at God, thoughtlessly. In that way, if you look at your property, thoughtless, non-judgmental, it will become alive for you. It will say, come on, move this bottle from here to here. And that will change the energy. And if you check your breath, if you check your instinct, immediately when I moved this bottle, you felt a tremendous change in the energy, not only around me, but also around you. So Vastu has to be learned, not just north, south, east, west, northeast, southeast, northwest, northeast, southwest. It has to be seen in each and every detail of it. Total detail of it. You must know the 18 scriptures of Vastu, or at least their essence. The 18 main scriptures I'm telling you. Swarodaya Yoga, Lal Kitab, Kali Kitab. They are the further extra scriptures in which Vastu has been mentioned. You must know the 18 rishis, main rishis who have written this 18 scriptures. You must know your body. Like when you drive a car, how do you become a good driver?
With practice.
Practice, and still you bang the car. Why? When you are driving, feeling that my body has expanded, and this car is my body now, that time you become an expert driver, not otherwise. In the same way, right now, every one of you become aware of the skin which is covering your body. Right now, when you're watching this. And just expand yourself. If it helps you, close your eyes and become as big as this room in which you are. Your body is this room. Anything moving or happening in this room is happening to you. Feel the sensation. Expand your aura more and more, more and more. And become as big as your property on which you are. And now you will know where is your hand in the property, where is your head, where is your leg, where is your stomach, where is your abdomen. If you are able to do this in the time that I mentioned you to do it, you are ready to learn Vastu. You have already put your first foot in the science of Vastu. You are eligible. In fact, you are here today because you are eligible. And this is the sacred science. When you truly want to learn it in its complete essence, it comes to you when you are absolutely ready for it, and only and only and only and only if you are deserving. And yes, you are deserving. And so we are here today. I deserve to give you this priceless wisdom, and you deserve to receive it. Vastu, the meaning itself says that it is not worth rejecting or postponing. Vas means to stay. Vas also means smell. And tu means that in Upanishad language, Vedic language is God. If something is staying for a long, or if something is settled for a long time, it is also known as vas karna. Vastu means a premises worth for God to live in, worth for God to go and work in. If I ask you, what is the purpose of your life? You might say, to earn $1 million, $1 zillion. You might say, to get married. You might say, to have kids. If you are a little intelligent, you might say, to serve others. If you are more intelligent, you might say, to be happy. By serving others, you be happy. By making others happy, you be happy. Everything you do, everything you did from today morning, right from getting up, brushing your teeth, to right now that you are here with me, or right you did from the time you have been born, whether you have cried, laughed, whatever you have done, you have only done for one thing, that is to be happy. My problem is I don't see anyone happy. Because we have always done something wrong. We have gone to the supermarket of sorrow and bargained and bought sorrow, thinking it is happiness. So the purpose, as you know, as an intelligent being, is to be happy. But a spiritual person knows that it is not even happiness. The purpose of life is self-realization. So Vishwamitra says that Vastu is the science. If it is applied to your property, and if your property is worth staying or working or being in for God, soon there will be a time that you will realize that you are God. And so this Vastu science has been for you. This is a very big statement. Vishwamitra claims it, and I approve it. But even if you are not looking for enlightenment, all you are looking for is happiness, serving others, making $1 million, having 3 wives, 4 wives, 1 wife, 25 wives, having 25 kids, 1 kid, 2 kids. That all is possible by correction of your Vastu. So it is a complete science, but it becomes more complete by including the science of breath and the science of Kam Tantra in it. But that doesn't mean that I'm going to bore you in this course by teaching you Kama Tantra or the science of breath. But very subtle way, they will be included to make you understand the science of Vastu. And it is necessary to read in between the lines of the scriptures, and it will help you to read in between the lines of the scriptures. Inclusion of this too. Like, for example, we all must be knowing that, Feng Shui is the science of Vastu which has been taught in China. Do you know who invented Feng Shui? Does anyone know? Can anyone write on the Telegram group?
Let's see if somebody has an answer to that. Interestingly, Guruji, before I could even bring the question up, we have Noha over here who's asked what's Vastu in the first place, and is Vastu like Feng Shui? So I said, before I could even look at the group and look at the question that's popped up, you actually just went to it. So Noha, I hope you get your answer very soon right now. And no, Guruji, I for one, I don't know. Like Vastu, I know this, that
who has found Vastu?
Lord Vishwakarma is supposed to be the father of Vastu. I know this. This much I know, but that's all. Who's founded Feng Shui? No idea. I have no idea.
Okay. Can anyone write at least the name of 4 authors of Vastu, of this 18 scriptures? If you don't know who has given birth to Feng Shui.
I know one name because I've heard it from you. So it wouldn't be fair for me to claim knowing the name. So I'll stay quiet for right now. But no, there aren't any answers coming in, Guruji, because I think we're all waiting for you to tell us. Because none of us know.
Okay. So I'm not reading the Telegram group, but the name Telegram is so beautiful. It is as good as telepathy. So I'm getting telepathy from Telegram. I'm already answering your questions before they come up on the group, or as they come up on the group. Feng Shui was founded by Lao Tzu. There was a saint called Bhogarnath. He went to China. And that is how I know that there is a connection between Kama Tantra and Vastu, because the main things that he taught over there, the 3 main things that he taught over there, was science of breath, Swarodaya Yoga, Feng Shui, which he created, and Kama Tantra, sex Tantra. He wanted to prepare a medicine called Kayakalp, by which you live for always. He was 80 years old, 80 years old. He went to China in a wooden aeroplane. Now, where did wooden aeroplane come at that time? In Vastu, one of the section is about making vehicles running on water, in air, and on the road. So that is a part of Vastu. So Bhogarnath, he went to China to get the last herb, but his plane crashed 3 times and his body was very old. So he thought that this body living forever is useless. And a young man of 21 years old died of a poisonous, creature biting him. And Lao Tzu saw it and he died, and that man got up. And people were happy that he got up, and he did not know the Chinese language. He was talking in Sanskrit and the Indian language. And they told him that you are alive, you are this person. He said, no, I am not that. They asked him, who are you? He said, I am the old one. And the old one in Chinese language is Lao Tzu. And whenever anyone would ask him, what is your age? He said, as far as I know, I was never born and I will never die. But in the sense of this world, I'm 80 years old. People would say, no, you are 21. He said, no, I'm 80. When I again came on this planet, I just exchanged bodies. He was so good in the science of breath that people started sending their kids to him to learn. And he would give a paper to every kid on which he would write a question. And the kids would be going out of his hut wherever they would want, and they would write the answer. And they would give him the paper and he would throw away that paper. And he would tell them, remove your clothes and lie down. And he would put his hand on their stomach and check their breath and would tell them whether the answer is right or wrong. One day, a very bright student came to him. His name was Chang Tzu. He took over after Lao Tzu came back to India, ran away. When the king told him to be his minister, he escaped from there. Chang Tzu came one day, he was given a paper, he went out, he wrote the answer. He came in, he gave his guru, Lao Tzu, the paper. Lao Tzu took the paper, he did not care to read it, threw it. It told him, come on, lie down, remove your clothes and lie down. Puts his hand on his navel, checked his breath. Second day, the same thing happened. He wrote a question and he gave it to Chang Tzu. Chang Tzu tore that paper away. He removed his clothes, lied down. He said, just put your hand on the navel and check whether my answer is right or not. He said, you have not even read the question. He said, you don't even read the answer. What is the use of reading the question? Whether I'm right or whether I'm wrong depends on the way I'm breathing. Then I don't need to read the question or write the answer. You just check my breath. When a person can be so accurate with the science of breath, when the person can be so accurate with the science of Kama Tantra, how did he fail in Feng Shui? How? How did he collapse over there? Everything that Vastu says is auspicious, Feng Shui says is inauspicious. Everything that Vastu says is right, Feng Shui says it is wrong. Vastu says it is wrong, Feng Shui says it is right. If you understand this, you know Kam Tantra and Swarodaya Yoga, and you also know how to read in between the lines. The map of China and the map of India. We have Himalayas in the northeast and the ocean in the southwest. The southwest is lower and the northeast is higher. water in southwest and earth element, mountains in northeast. China is exactly opposite. It has water and lower area in northeast and Himalayas in the southwest. So Vastu says you reverse what is there in the map. In the southwest, you must keep the flooring, the ceiling higher, and it has to be heavy. Northeast, you have to keep water and it has to be lower. In China, it becomes
The opposite.
opposite. So we will make you a Vastu expert. Not only that, we will also make you a Vastu teacher. But if we only follow what is written in the scriptures, you will be very successful in India or maybe Pakistan also. But once you cross India, you will fail miserably. As an expert, as a teacher, you will fail miserably. For that, you have to learn in between the lines, which we will teach you in this course.
So
In such an easy way. Sorry.
No,
In
please.
such an easy way that when you complete this course, you and I will be one. You will be knowing as much as I know about Vastu. Sorry, Neeluji.
No, not at all, not at all. I was listening to you, and when you said not just, I mean, you might be an expert in India, not outside, that's because Vastu is global. And I think this is what you had mentioned also, that your home Vastu is actually dependent on the geography of your country, right? So learning it just for our geography is not going to be sufficient if you want to be like the expert for the world and not just, for your city or for your town. And that is something that you do, because this is the first that I have also ever heard really about it being associated with geography. And like you just mentioned, India, water in the south and earth in the north, and the opposite for, let's say, China. But before we head more into that, Guruji, in the beginning, you had mentioned 18 scriptures, 18 rishis who've written them. You've studied the script. You've spent your life doing this. Jati is here. Whoever else is on video has Kulpreet. She and I, we've not spent that kind of time. If we do decide to get in to learn this, are you saying that we're going to have to go through the scriptures, or have you made it in such a manner that we might not have to read the scriptures, but we'll still be able to read between the lines?
See, if you see the scriptures of Vastu, around 70% they say the same thing.
Right.
20% they say something which is not mentioned in the other scripture.
Right.
It is something unique that each scripture has about itself. 10% they say something which contradicts with the other scripture. Sometimes 20%. And 10% is something unique, and 20%. Like, for example, now that you're asking me, I'll tell you that in the scriptures, it is mentioned that what you can place at a certain spot to correct the energy of the spot. And majority of the Vastu scriptures say that you must not keep nude pictures or nude idols. Pictures and idols of a renouncer like Mahavir, Buddha, Shiva, complete from head to toe, without their family. And pictures of war. At my own house, for many years, we had, Arjun shooting arrows and Krishna sitting on the chariot. It's not allowed. You're always at war. There will be fights in the house by keeping that kind of pictures. You can't display weapons. And you can also not keep pictures of wild animals, which can be a threat to humanity. Or, even for that sake, their pictures or their idols. Some people have panther. If they are with like vehicles with gods or goddesses, it is fine. But you can't keep them all by themselves. So Raja Bhoj, one of the author of one of the scriptures of Vastu, he has mentioned that over here, you have to keep a picture of a vulture or an eagle. Now, as per the four main authors that I follow, Narad, Vishwamitra, Brahma, they have absolutely said no about this. So what to do? So you can replace that with keeping a picture of Lord Vishnu with his eagle over there. That will be safe. That will not harm you. That will not make you a violent person because you become what you see. Now, as a Buddhist, or as a Jaini, or as a Shaiv, Hindu, you want to put a picture, an idol of Lord Shiva, or Mahavira, or Buddha. Okay, keep it up till the bust. One of the gurus, he has made an idol of Lord Shiva into black, but he has only kept it up till the bust. He calls it, Adi Yogi. But what if I want to keep a complete picture of Shiva, Buddha, or Mahavir? You decorate it with jewels, diamonds, stones. What I want to keep Shiva not decorated with jewels and gems, because if I decorate him, he will become Vishnu. You keep him with his family. Lord Ganesha, Kartikeya, Parvati. So, I'm not going to teach you every scripture individually, but I'm merging them. And I'm giving you the middle solution where they are opposing each other. That is how I have prepared this course. So you don't have to go through this big scriptures complete. But you can simply come to this course and get the essence of all.
Right. In fact, Guruji, Beverly wrote in the group while you were talking earlier that this is the first I've heard of the geographical significance. As a Feng Shui student, it was very confusing trying to marry two disciplines. So this is why, right? Because we did not know this, and this is the first that we're ever hearing of this. So thank you for this.
Sorry, I didn't get the question. As a Feng Shui student, this is?
No, it's not a question. Beverly has written that this is the first time she's heard about the geography.
That I got it.
And as a Feng Shui student, it was very confusing for her to marry two different disciplines.
Marry! Oh,
yeah,
what a beautiful
Vastu
word,
Feng Shui.
marry. I was thinking, what is coming? Okay.
No.
Okay, that's
So,
good.
Right. And in fact, they are opposite to each other because of the geography that is there, which is a huge part of how you're teaching. You're not just becoming a local, you're becoming a global Vastu expert. Guruji, you've been continuously mentioning sort of if you know your breath, you know you're right or wrong. As I've always said, it's fascinating just to listen to you. Whatever comes, there are gems that are flowing out. You just have to quietly sit and make a note here and there for yourself so you can remember it for later. But when you're saying breath, 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 is there an example? In fact, I know this example is there in your personal life with your wife also. So would you share that with us about the bed and the direction that the spouse needs to sleep in?
Yeah, you want
So
my
that's
bedroom story? Okay, let's go with it.
So that's a good example of breath, of knowing your breath and what it does, right?
Yeah.
Would you share that with us?
Not only Feng Shui, not only Vastu, Global Vastu, Kama Tantra, we tell you about the bedroom also in this course. It so happened that as per Vastu, your wife must be sleeping towards your left. And there is a simple logical reason behind it. In fact, there are two logical reasons behind it. One is men are very bad. Rati is agreeing. She's shaking her head. Correct, Rati? She shook her head. And apart from that, I can also read minds, Rati. If I'm looking at you, I know there is a yes in your head. Men are bad, very bad. All the scriptures, 18 main scriptures of Vastu, are written by man. So person who is sleeping or sitting on your left is dominated by you. So they make the wife sleep on the left. The second easy understanding to this is that a woman breathes more from her left nostril, so she loves to be dominated. A man breathes from his right nostril more, so his left brain is more active, the left hemisphere, and so he loves to dominate. All the women will complain, men are bad, they dominate. But you fall in love with a man who is macho, not with a man who is soft, a man who can hit you, abuse you, dominate you. You will fall in love with that man only. Men are bad, women are stupid.
That's a good thing.
I'm sorry, majority over here is women, but this is the truth. The second important reason for a woman to sleep on the left is that you have to get out from the left side of the bed and put your left foot down first. As it is, if you get out from the left side of the bed, you'll put your left foot down first. Okay, that's good. So the woman, because she gets dominated, or she is more hardworking, she wakes up before her husband. So she does not have to jump over her husband and get down from the left side of the bed. She gets out from the left side of the bed and she tells her husband, you lazy fellow, get up. And he also wakes up and then he goes through the left side and gets down from the left with his left foot. This is the order. Now, if the woman is sleeping on the left side, on the right side, and she wakes up early, she will have to jump over her husband. And the husband might think that in the night she's not interested, and on the morning she's climbing on me. What is this? You can give your husband some different ideas. So it is better that you get out from the left side, you sleep on the left side. And as I've told you before, that if you follow this rule, you will get happiness in life. You will get money, you will fulfill your desires, and you can also get self-realization. But unfortunately, at my house, the buttons of the light, the fan, the AC are on the right side. I got it planned in that way because I wanted to have the charge of the buttons. And it is a myth that wife get dominated. Now my wife wants the control of the buttons. So she prefers sleeping on the right. And I don't argue, because the purpose of Vastu is to keep you happy. And by arguing and fighting with your wife, how can you be happy? So I, like a rabbit, sleep on the left side. I keep telling her that you get down from the left. She refuses. And she has regular health issues because of that. And tough time also because of that. But I tell her that at least you get down from the bed with the left foot. She keeps trying that. So that's helping her. And that is also giving her the control of the buttons, the AC, the fan, the light in the night, which makes her even more happy. And sleeping on my right side makes her also dominant. So she keeps dominating me. That also keeps her happy. So the tough time at her school or with her health cannot make her so sad comparing to the happiness she gets by dominating me. So she is also happy and I am also happy. One day my disciple, can I tell you this personal story of my disciple? It's connected with Vastu.
Please.
One day my disciple Nathu came to meet me, and with his wife Chandu. And I said, Nathu, what is happening at your house? The neighbors are saying that they are hearing voices of chaos, war, fight coming from your house. What are you two doing? You people are just married. And I got you married. They said, Gurudev, we are very happy. It is a rumor. Please don't believe in that. I said, but what about the voices? They said, Gurudev, please don't believe. That is rumors. We are believers of Vastu Shastra. And because of Vastu Shastra, we both are very happy. We are always laughing. And the sounds of laugh must be going to the neighbors and they must be thinking that we are fighting. I said, please explain in detail, because I know Nathu, how Nathu is. Vastu means thing. Shastra means weapon. He says, whenever my wife is angry, that is every 5 minutes, she takes any Vastu, uses as a Shastra and throws it on me. If it hits, she laughs. If it misses, I laugh. So we are always laughing. Either she is laughing or either I am laughing. If she gets her aim correct, and if the weapon hits me, Vastu hits me like a Shastra, she is laughing. And if it misses,
He's laughing.
I'm laughing.
So everyone's happy.
I said, what about two loud noises? One day she was angry. She just threw my kurta on the floor. I said, but this loud noise by kurta falling? He said, I was in the kurta.
I knew it was going there. That's why I started laughing from before.
And then one day, when he came out, the neighbor said that he had a big bump on his head. And there was a loud noise also. I said, tell me about that. My wife was just trying to be romantic. I said, how? She threw a rose on me. I said, by throwing a rose, you get a bump and a loud noise. He said the pot was along with the rose.
Guruji, I have to tell everybody anybody who's listening to Guruji today for the first time, I have to let you know this. This teacher sitting in front of us, this guru sitting in front of us, he has a wicked sense of humor. Okay, wicked sense of humor. I'm telling you this right now itself. So on the calls, you will hear statements and sentences that sound outrageous, but that's not what he's heading in. That's not the direction he's heading in. We're still talking about the science of breath, including getting out from the bed on the left side, which means your left foot touches the ground first, which means your right nostril, right, Guruji, gets activated, and your right hemisphere gets activated.
Yeah.
So that is what helps the balance between the yin and the yang. Let me just put it that way. For all of us who don't understand this, what is this man-woman conversation happening? Let's just call it yin and yang, if that makes it easier. I'm just saying this, just for everybody's sake right now, Guruji. I hope that's okay. So that's it, right? And when you're getting off from the right side, then you are activating the left nostril, correct? What does all this have to do with Vastu Shastra is what I want to know, apart from Nathu getting a rose along with the pot thrown in his direction as a romantic gesture. I want to know what exactly is the relevance here.
See, if you see Vastu says that your door at your house has to be clockwise, and at your office it has to be anti-clockwise.
You mean opening or closing?
Opening.
So when you open it, it has to be clockwise.
This is my door. This
Right.
is my office. This is the anti-clockwise. It is opening from the right side if I'm facing the door from inside, and it is opening and closing from the right side. This is anti-clockwise. If it would have been opening and closing from here, left side, it would have been clockwise.
Right.
So
sorry, Guruji, just very quickly asking, the opening that you're mentioning, is it from outside or from inside?
from inside.
From inside.
From inside, if I'm opening the door is opening on the left side. I have to use my left hand to open it. That is clockwise. So whether I'm aware of it or not, whether I've been told about it or not, I will move out of the house with my left foot first. That will activate my left nostril and right brain. You guys, if you have a door nearby, you can try this. Just go with your left foot out first, and you will see that your left nostril is activated. And science says that if your left nostril is activated, your right hemisphere of the brain is activated. Go and see. I'm waiting for you.
Okay, and all right. Since you asked people to do this, I'm sure there is a connection involved here that you're going to explain to us.
Yeah.
And especially with
because when you go with your left nostril, the left nostril and the right hemisphere of the brain has certain duties to do. These duties are all duties of a woman. A woman is mentally very strong, physically weak. If you go out as a woman from your bed, from your house, and you enter your office as a woman with your left foot, you will make a lot of friends, a lot of money, a lot of contacts, and come back home happy. But if you go with your right foot, or if you get out from your bed from the right side with the right foot, you will go out as a man, as a dog, as a laborer. You will fight with everyone. You will work hard for pennies and come back home as a loser. When you go out with your left foot, you will work smart. But when you go out with your right foot, you will work hard. And history is, proof to this, that people who have been working hard have always been earning less. And people who have been working smart have always been abundant in life, happy in life, prosperous in life. All the peasants, all the hardworking people are right nostril dominant. And all the rich and happy people are left nostril dominant. Physically strong, mentally weak, right nostril dominant men, dogs. Mentally strong, physically weak, cat, woman, rich people, happy people. So each and every logic of Vastu is about activating which nostril.
There are some questions that have come up, Guruji. I'll just bring them on. And so basically what you're also saying, Guruji, is that the human body, especially with the hemispheres, it is connected. Vastu is connected to it. It is connected to Vastu.
Yeah.
It's not just about the north, south, west, east of things. It's about
how your door is opening, which side
opening.
of the bed you are sleeping, how do you get on the bed, how do you get out of the bed,
right?
Which direction you face while eating. Not only what you eat, but what direction you face while eating is important. What direction you face while cooking.
What direction should you be facing while cooking? I'm just going to ask.
Any direction except south.
All right. And eating?
East is the best, second is north or northeast.
East, northeast. Right.
East and north direction are feminine, south
right.
and west direction are masculine.
Okay. I was thinking
right nostril and left nostril.
Right. I was thinking sun and, digestive fire. I was thinking that. So nice. Interesting. I am going to come back to this. Like I said, there are a few questions that have come up, Guruji, and I did want to ask you another question here itself, just going in. So Noha has asked, we can't keep cactus as, can we keep cactus as plants in the house? Like you said, don't keep anything that could be harmful, or, with the pictures, animal pictures you had mentioned. Around that time, I think, is when she had written saying, we can't keep cactus as plants. Can we not keep cactus as plants in the house?
Anything
is that a feng shui thing?
Yeah, anything that you see, you become.
Right.
If you keep aloe vera, it is a very healthy plant. If you keep rose, it is a very healthy plant. And you know what happened to Nattu with the rose. Anything which has thorns in it will create fights in the house, specifically between husband and wife.
Right.
So avoid thorny plants in the house. But if you really need aloe vera, which is thorny, try and get an aloe vera which is without thorns. You get them. If you really want to keep a rose plant, get a rose plant which is without thorns. You get them. They are a little expensive. You get them.
Right.
Okay.
And
make sure that the pot is not reachable. Your wife's hand. Noha is a beautiful name.
Yeah,
it is mentioned in all the religions. Hindus called him Manu. Chinese called him Nuha. Islam calls it Nura. Noha is the person who is asking the question, right?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah. I got interested by that name. I'm sorry, Neelu.
Right. No, not at all. In fact, I don't know if this is Noha's first call with us, because it's a name even I'm seeing for the first time. So also asked, Shivji, Lord Shivji has a snake around his neck, right? So she says, what do I do? Because I have a fear of snakes and I can't look at their pictures.
Keep the Shivji with the snake. The snake and the lotus in the picture of the deities, they show you which chakra is more activated. The snake on the head of Vishnu says that the Shastra is most powerful. If you don't look at the hair, the curly hair of Vishnu Krishna, you have not done the darshan. Goddess Padmavati has a snake on a crown. Shiva has the snake pointing towards his third eye over here. So if you look at the third eye, the eye is active. Lakshmi has the lotus on which she is sitting, the goddess Kamla. So her hips, her Muladhara chakra is what you have to look at. Or even near her chest, she has two lotus she is holding. So you have to look at the chest. So snake and lotus, they must not scare you. They are telling you where to look at the deity, and your desire will be fulfilled. If you see in Christianity, they don't have snakes or lotus, probably because they didn't have lotus over there or too many snakes over there. But if you see Jesus, he is in this mudra. If you don't look at Jesus in the heart, you have not looked at Jesus. You have not done the darshan.
Right. And again, I don't know if you mind reading the questions on Telegram, and if I should bother even asking you. Beverly asked a little while ago, how do the gods transfer to a Western practitioner? So, when we talk about our gods, we find it very easy to connect, right? But the world is opening up. Beverly.
Huh?
Beverly,
there are angels. You can consider these deities as angels. There are saints. You can consider these deities as saints. But if you want an honest reply, there is no God. Even the Azan of Islam says that there is no gods but God. In India, we don't say there is one God. We say God is not two, Advait. That which is not plural is God. Each and every one of us is God. Each and every one of us is God. In that sense, there are so many gods, so many deities, so many devtas. But because of illusion, we believe that you and I are different. All of us are one, and not even one. 1, 2, 3, 4 numbers are created by mind. Mind is created by soul. Soul is God. So we cannot number God as one or many. We can only say God is that which is not dual. If in Christianity, if in Western world, if you want to connect with these deities or these gods, you can consider them as fairies and angels. Or you can consider them as deities, or you can consider them as enlightened beings of ancient time. Or you can consider them as people from another planet. Choice is yours. Blessings are theirs. Once you start giving them attention, once you start giving them your energy, your attention, your worship, worship is attention. Their blessings will start flowing towards you. Choice is yours. The way you want to take them, you can take them.
And in fact, I don't know if you'll be sharing these stories in the course, or if you'll be sharing some of it tomorrow. There's that very interesting correlation between, who is it, Guruji? Between Thor and Loki and Narad Muni and
Indra,
Lord Indra, right?
Vishnu,
So, Lord Vishnu, and people.
Ahura Mazda.
I have to tell you, it is fascinating to say the least, because we're not having that conversation here. But exactly this, how the names could be different, but the origin point is still the same. So, and contextually, however our stories are, what they are. Like I said, it's, with Guruji around, it's very easy to go, like travel the world and come back. All right. So for right now, we stay with Vastu Shastra. So Rati is asked that, so men have to get up from the bed on the right side with the left foot? No, right side, right
If
foot.
they want to become, pomper, in depth, want to be beaten, If they want to be insulted, if they want to make losses, yes, they can get down from the right side. It is very good for them. Get down from the right side. But if you want to make profits, if you want to be happy, get out from the left side.
So what you're saying, Guruji, is that everybody should get down from the left with your left foot first, touching the ground.
Yes, everyone. If
Okay,
they
it's
want
not
to
a
become
man-woman thing.
man-woman thing.
Right.
If you are ready to be dominated, you have chosen happiness. And if you want to rule the world, if you want to dominate, if you want to be the man, you have chosen sorrow for yourself.
Right. Beverly says her brain scrambles because there's so much left, right hemisphere, left hemisphere, right nostril, left nostril. To put it very simply, Guruji, get off from the left side of the bed. You're by nature, by natural progression of getting out of the bed from the left side, your left leg, foot will touch the ground first. That will activate your which nostril, Guruji? Right nostril. Left nostril.
Left nostril.
Left nostril and right.
Right hemisphere of the brain.
Right hemisphere of the brain.
See,
okay.
Let us make it very simple. You see the picture of Ardhanarishwar. Okay, Beverly is not Indian. Left is woman. Right is man.
The moon and sun.
Yeah. Left is auspicious. Right is inauspicious. In the yin and yang, you see the black part on the right and the white part on the left.
Correct. Right.
The black part is bad, black, men. The right part is white, woman, fair, good, happy, auspicious.
I never saw the yin and yang that way. This, oh my God,
yeah.
This is interesting.
And in all the species, men are darker, males are darker, females are lighter. You see the peacocks, you see the tortoise, you see the fishes, you see the humans. Males are darker, females are lighter. So you see white is female, yin is female, yang, darker one is male. The inauspicious one is male.
And Noah said that Noah means those of heart and mind, is given in the meaning of her name. And Vinny's asked, what happens if the Southwest is too much extended? Vinny, what exactly would that question be? So, you know what, hang on, we are coming to the point where we will take on your flow plan, and you can ask Guruji, let him tell you what's showing up for that. Before that, because, just like Guruji, Vastu Shastra as a science is so vast, it's so deep, it isn't possible, according to me, very practically and logically speaking, it is not possible to do a Vastu is 1, 2, 3, A, B, C, that's it, done. So it's not. There are layers and layers and layers and layers. Today itself, we were talking about one thing, suddenly we were talking about swars, about swarodaya, about breath affecting, how knowing your breath is going to impact your Vastu as well, whether it's in a good space or not. And like this, there is so much more. Before we take somebody on, Guruji, I did want to ask you that, because we're talking global Vastu, we're not talking about local, we're talking global, because there's a geographical factor that has come in. Would it be correct to say that countries and the way they are geographically is also affected by Vastu? If the peace and happiness and the economy of the country is also affected by that, by its overall geographical thing, and therefore your place is?
Yes, very much. Every country which has a northeast section, because she says southwest, I just remembered this, is a prosperous country. You just pick it up and you see. Every country which has northeast extended is prosperous. Every country, you can Google it. Secondly, every city which has a huge water body on the west is the financial capital or the financially flourishing city of that country, like Bombay, New York, huge water body on the west. So yes, the map of the country, the geography of the country, suddenly a war or something, terrorism happens and the country is divided in two, like North Korea, South Korea, Germany, not Germany. Now, of course, now they are united. And after that, they are flourishing. India, Pakistan. Once they are divided, once the geography changes, the complete fate of that country changes. For example, you see the Northwest extended in Pakistan. They are always in debts. People are talking about merging Pakistan and India. If that happens, the Northwest of India will become extended and we will be in trouble. We will be constantly at war with other countries. So the geography, as it changes, creates a lot of impact on that country, the economy of that country, and the people, and the happiness, health, wealth, happiness of the country. Like Lao Tzu has said something very beautiful, similar to what is mentioned by Vidur in the Mahabharata. He said, the health, the wealth, the abundance, the happiness, and also the accidents, and also the calamities, natural calamities, are dependent on the ruler of the country. How the ruler is turning the map of the country. It's so important, so deep.
Right. And of course, I think once everybody has an understanding of exactly what it is that is a part of these teachings, a lot of this will also start falling into place and will make like more and more sense. In fact, there's a question that's come in by AV who's asking, does that reverse in the southern hemisphere? Australia, financial capital is Sydney. Melbourne is in the east side with water body in the east. Okay, I do not remember my geography from school right now, so I have no idea if these directions are right. Guruji, have you understood the question? Does it reverse in the south hemisphere? AV has asked. Australia, financial capital is Sydney. Melbourne in the east side with water body in east. Sydney has a water body in the east.
Okay. Does anyone have a thread or a necklace like this?
I do. I'm not wearing one today.
And hold it with your 3 fingers.
Okay.
And see, it will start rotating clockwise naturally if you don't ask it anything. But if you are near the equator on the southern hemisphere, on the northern hemisphere, it will move anti-clockwise. Check. Because the energies are reversed near the hemispheres. So if you are, I'm sorry, but as Neeluji said, excuse my anecdotes. If you pee anywhere in the world, your pee moves like this clockwise. But if you are there at the southern hemisphere or near the hemisphere, it will go anti-clockwise. If anyone is here from, Melbourne or any that place, you please do this. And that is the reason why I tell you that we teach you global Vastu. That at that place, whatever is auspicious is inauspicious, whatever is inauspicious is auspicious over there.
Right. Right.
I hope the person has understood my answer, because I have very well understood the question. If he
Right.
has not understood the answer, he must be feeling that I have not understood the question.
The question. Right. I'm unable to see your full name, just AV. And yes, thank you is the answer. Is the response that has also come in. Guruji, before anything, I'm opening this out to everybody. If you have any questions till right now, till this moment about anything that Guruji has mentioned, please go ahead and ask it, because we are going to get ready to select a flow plan. And somebody had posted a flow plan right at the beginning, but there's no name with it. Shilpa, if you can help
We
me
have
out.
directions over there.
I'm just having a look. Yeah, it does. Has
It
directions.
has directions.
It's a hand-done floor map. And of course, we'll show it to you, Guruji.
Sandeep,
Shilpa, the first map, but I'm not seeing the name, so I'm unable to check if the person's here. The person who put the first map, the DP is
Sandeep has taken my phone. If someone
it's
can upload the
Rati.
map.
Rati, that's you, right? Okay. Because your name isn't showing. I had to click on this thing. So, Shilpa, this is Rati. She was the first person to post it before Noah's question on what is Vastu. So, till we get this ready to screen share and give you, show you, Guruji, I will just, I also just wanted to ask you that, when you say something like the house door should open clockwise and the office door should open anti-clockwise, and everybody get off from the left side. These are just very minor. These are small things, and these are remedies. These are things that you've learned by reading between the lines. What I want to ask is that suppose the door doesn't open clockwise in the house. Suppose it doesn't open clockwise in the house. What are you supposed to do? Like leave the house altogether?
You
Is it
just have
possible?
those screws attached, right?
Yeah,
You have
changes,
to
right?
open it and put them over here.
On
Screws.
the other side.
If not, then one of my disciple
Nattu?
in USA, yeah,
Okay.
you just remove the screws from here and put them over
And-
there. It will start
Right.
opening from here then.
Right.
One of my disciple from USA, Vijay Upadhyay, he made a paper. He wrote on the paper, he got a printout and stuck it on the door. Left foot out first, please. So even if the door is anti-clockwise in America, you can't go and change it.
Right.
Because you have to do it yourself.
Right.
You just put a poster over there, so everyone in the house will go out with the left foot first.
Oh,
As
how
simple as that.
fascinating. So so basically, like you have always said, Guruji, as much as possible, it's always a no breakage solution that you look for. So if you don't want to get into a hassle of a carpenter to reverse it, just put that in and make sure everybody steps out with their left foot.
Yes, and that is the reason why I tell you that it is important to know Swarodaya Yoga along with Vastu. So you don't have to break your house or sell your house. Just simple note over there, left foot first. That helps you.
Fantastic. Shilpa, whenever you're ready, if we can have... yes, please.
I have a problem. I can't see that map over here on my phone.
Shilpa, we'll screen share it for you to see, Guruji.
Oh, yeah. Thank you very much. And it's so well done.
And this is Rati. In fact, Guruji, you have a look at this first, and then we'll get Rati on with you.
Yeah. Make it small. Okay.
Her main door is in the north.
Okay. See, now this is what I call is 100 out of 100 Vastu.
Is it?
Okay. Yes. Why? The kitchen is in southwest in the fire corner. Right. The master bedroom is in southwest, the demon collar, Neritva Kon. The maid's room is in the northwest, where you don't need anything, or there must be toilet over there. And the open space, balcony, is in the northeast.
Right.
There are two things I will suggest from here is that the temple of the house has to be either in the balcony or near the balcony. That thing was from my side.
Could have been from anywhere. That could be you, could be me, could be the
Okay.
that's all right. No worries.
And you must put a silver wire. Can everyone see this arrow? Okay.
No, Guruji, because we are screen sharing, so we're not being able
Okay.
to see
Okay.
your
Do
arrow.
you see the L line of the balcony? Above the balcony and near the B?
Yes.
There, if you put a silver wire, pure silver wire, this place will be considered within the house. So we don't want the northeast to be cut. And then it will be fantastic. And if you can place the temple in the balcony or just touching the balcony, it will, this house is excellent. It's excellent. It's beautiful. 100 out of 100 Vastu to this house. Amazing.
Rati, Guruji, I'm just going to unmute Rati once in case there is something that she would also like to ask. I think for right now, we're unable to, obviously, because we're screen sharing the floor plan, so we can't have both of you side by side. Rati, I sent you a request to unmute. All right.
Yeah, thank you.
Not at all. Go ahead.
Namaste, Guruji.
Joy, ma.
Guruji, I'm having a problem in this house. I know Vastu-wise it is a good house, but for some reason or the other, the cash flow out of the house is much more than what it is coming in. And I suspected that there is a bathroom in the master bedroom.
Exactly in the
southwest.
southwest.
Yeah. The drain, etc., everything is concentrated in the southwest. So could that be the reason why?
The owner always bees in depths if the bathroom is in the southwest. What you can do is all the outlets, like within the basin, it is known as the sink, nali trap. Below the basin, behind the commode, in the bathtub, wherever the water is going out, you can paint it red or tie a red ribbon on it, and this issue will be solved after that.
Okay.
Because it is draining the energy of the house.
Yes, absolutely.
The energy of the owner, in fact, not only the house,
no,
the
so
owner.
We are not owners, we are tenants over here. But we are finding it very difficult with the financial issues in this house.
Yeah, so you do this, and because the southwest is having a bathroom and it is little bit cut, it will be very easy to rent out this place, but even the owner will be having the same problem in his house, in his life. Secondly, place a picture of you and your husband in one frame on the west wall of the southwest corner, and place 2 white elephants or silver elephants, doesn't matter how much small, how much big, but they must not be hollow from inside, in the southwest corner. Stick mirrors on your cash box and ask your husband to do the same in his office or wherever you keep your jewelry or checkbooks. Place a Samtal Bhupushti Shri Yantra in the cash box. This much is enough.
Guruji, where should the cash box ideally be placed in the house?
In the southwest corner.
But here,
and when you're operating the cash, you must be facing the south. Means the balcony where you have said on that wall, south wall, must be your cash box, your cupboard or your cash box placed. And you must be looking in the south while operating the cash, and the if someone is sitting inside the cash box, that person will be looking in the north.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thanks, Rati. And in fact, people, this is just in a few minutes, so quickly without knowing tenant or owner. Anyway, Guruji had things to say, and then when Rati came on and mentioned her concern, he's given instantly. There are offers with Guruji doing a proper Vastu consultancy for you as well. We will go into the packages in a quick bit. Vinny had a question in the beginning about some Northeast being extended. And Vinny, is that your map?
Southwest being extended.
Yeah, there was a question Vinny had. Shilpa, is Vinny's map good enough for us to bring on screen? Because on the phone, it's feeling very tiny to me. But I think if we enlarge it, is it possible? Not possible, right? Yeah. So Vinny, I'm going to ask you to take a clearer screenshot, if possible, like zoom in. And I can see that Julie has sent something, but it's Guruji should be just
share it.
Yeah, let Guruji, let the expert decide. All I can see is like a Guruji, is this possible for you to see, to figure out? Because it's a lot.
Yeah.
Can we enlarge it a bit?
The door is east, but it is on the south of the east. It is not exactly east. It is, east and north both. Exactly east, but on the south of east. And there is a door exactly opposite to it. And the property is extended from southwest. Okay. Okay. Can we shift this main door in the center?
Just a moment, actually. I'm so sorry. I just went in. This Julie, Julie, are you here? One moment. Yeah, you are. I've sent you a request to unmute.
Namaste, Guruji.
Namaste. So
this
Julie behan kem cho?
Okay, for our international audience, it's Gujarati language. Guruji's asked, how are you? Julia said, very good.
In the socks. No, she said in the socks, mojama.
See what I meant about Guruji, about Guruji and his wicked sense of humor in the socks. Sorry, Guruji, please continue.
So, this southwest, if I can see it, there's a toilet in the southwest.
Yes.
So what we will do is, first is if we can shift this door of the east in the center rather than having two doors in front of each other.
Okay.
And secondly, if we can't do it, we will keep a partition like we had in olden days, a standee in between both the doors. Third is we will put a copper wire which will cut off this extended area. From the point that this angle is extended in the southwest, from there up till over here, we will put a copper wire in the floor.
So can you please repeat? Copper wire from where to where?
The thing which is getting extended. You see the southwest door?
Yes.
Throughout that southwest door and up till that angle which is coming over here. You see those corrugated lines?
Yes. Till there. Okay.
Yeah, till there. You put a copper wire on the floor, inside the floor.
Okay.
And that copper wire must not have a plastic insulation on it.
Okay.
You get wires which are known as winding wires or earthing wires. Winding wires are also very thin. They will go on the floor and you fill it up with the white cement and it will be on the floor.
Okay.
And after that, you also do the remedy that I told one person before you, Ratiji, the reddening of all the outlets.
Of what, sir? I didn't understand that.
Yeah. You can catch that on the replay, Julie, what was said to Rati for the solution. That you can, that bit you can catch.
Reddening of?
All the water outlets. You
Okay,
can
okay.
go to
Yes, I
the
got it,
replay
got
and
it.
get it. Okay.
Yes, sir. I recollected. Thank you so much,
Secondly,
Guruji.
I see a chair on the northwest corner.
Yes.
Is it the chair of the owner?
Yes, I'm right now sitting there. Okay.
The problem is that you can't even shift to the southwest, right? Can you by any ways shift to the southwest? Or your side table, which is on your right side.
Yes, southwest I can shift. There is a
Ye-
place where we
Yeah,
can.
so you remove that side table and move towards the southwest.
Okay.
Because see who is sitting on your left side?
No one is sitting.
Not right now. In the office, there is something shown over there on the northwest. Is it a pantry? Because it is too small over here. I can't read.
No, sir. Nothing is there. It's empty.
You have shown a table over there, a small table on the
Yeah,
northwest.
it's just kept like that only. Yeah, sir. All papers are there. The cash.
Cash?
Huh.
You can't keep it over there. Keep it on your table. Cash. And who is sitting next to that papers?
Sir, no one is sitting in this whole area. Only I am sitting.
Oh my goodness. I'm going to give you company. Come over there. This big place, you are alone using it. Like they have carpool, you must do some office pool also. Let other people sit with you. Okay.
Okay.
So you shift towards the southwest and whatever will be kept on the northwest will become useless.
Okay. Okay.
So be careful about it.
Okay, sir.
Apart from that, I see a very big beam coming out in northeast.
Uh-huh.
So that means
Northeast.
that the northeast is heavy.
Uh-huh.
I hope this is in India.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you place mirror or a 3D wallpaper on the northeast corner.
Okay, sir. Northeast.
So they have to look extended. The 3D wallpaper will show you that it is extended, or the mirrors will make you see that it is extended. On the northeast corner ground and the center ground, you must put Vastu Dosh Nivaran Yantra.
Okay, sir. Vastu Dosh Nivaran. Okay, sir.
After this, you will surely see positive changes.
Thank you so much, Guruji. I'll surely do it.
Thanks, Lily. Thank you, Guruji. And I just wanted to very much appreciate the fact, and this of course comes from your experience and your expertise, Guruji. I was struggling to even look at it on the screen, and you just went in like that, zoomed your face into it, and then cut, just it all just came out. That's very nice. And there's a very happy looking Julie over there right now, I can see. And time, people, before Guruji, I'm about to bring on your offers right now, but I know Sayukta is here and she's been very patiently waiting. People, Sayukta is somebody who is, Guruji, why don't you tell us about Sayukta? She has taken session with you, she has learned from you, and she's teaching herself also now.
Yeah. And she has touched and she has changed many lives. Recently, Kulpreet is also learning from her. She is also over here. There is a course happening of Vastu recently, and she is learning. And we will listen from both of them.
Absolutely.
And yeah, about their experience of learning Vastu with me.
Right. I'm getting Sayukta on right now.
Yeah.
Hi, Sayukta.
Hello, Nilu.
Hi. So you've done the trilogy with Guruji. You've done a consultation, you have learned, and now you're teaching as well. So tell us what that's been like.
In front of Gurudev, it is, I cannot dare to say in front of Gurudev. But yes, I learned him a lot modalities from Gurudev. Jai Gurudev, Jai Ma. My name is Sayukta Pawar, and I took consultation from Gurudev in the year 2016. And because I have Vastu problem, my home is south facing, and it is not good when you learn Vastu. South facing home is not good at all. And I took consultation from Gurudev. Gurudev did one puja, Vastu Shanti puja, some advices, some suggested some remedies, and some changes in Vastu. And post that, my husband got promotion in few days, and up till now he got 4 promotions. And in government sector, it is very difficult to get promotions. My 3 kids are doing very well in their journal lives and academics. They got many awards, and overall health, wealth, all issues are resolved. And after this drastic change, I learned Vastu from Gurudev, and I'm really blessed. After this learning, I did consultation, more than hundreds of people, and they are very happy with this consultation. And I think, as a human being, we all have right to be happy, contented, and successful. And for that, you just need to correct your vastu. That's it. No need to do much any other things. Just do vastu and change your life 360 degree. Okay. And if you really learn Vastu, there is a best option of Gurudev, that is Dr. HitteshGurujee. And I wish you each and every person join this upcoming course and change your lives. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sanakta.
Thank you, Gurudev.
That was very nicely and simply shared, and I greatly appreciate how I'm sure there's so much that must have happened, but you've told us very simply that look, my life changed. Husband's promotions have happened, education, children have been getting awards and everything. You are also doing very well, so that's absolutely fantastic. We will get Gurpreet on, Guruji, after you give everybody what the syllabus is, because she's actually doing it right now. So we'll hear about it after we get to know what exactly is up in store for everybody. And of course, this is just for everybody's information that you'll see the HitteshGurujee Guruji's name written as Dr. HitteshGurujee Guruji, because that's right. When I address him as Guruji, I'm not addressing him directly with his surname. The way I am addressing it is Guru, and G. Because I want to make that it'll be very easy for somebody to get confused. So just putting it out there for this very reason. And give me a moment. I am going to do a quick screen share. Just one moment. There we have it. There's Vastu Shastra Science with the power of ancient scriptures and modern adaptations with Dr. HitteshGurujee Guruji. And you have 2 packages which we will just hear about. One is your Vastu Shastra practitioner and a trainer course with a whopping 75% savings, of course, with bonuses. And then you have the option of a personal Vastu consultation and remedies for one property, either in person or online, each with 56% and 91% savings respectively. Guruji, please take us through the course, and of course, why you should learn with Guruji is you become a practitioner and trainer. It is the only Vastu course you will ever need to learn. You get to learn from the master who combines the power of both ancient scriptures and modern adaptations. You learn to do Vastu for any location in the world because geography is crucial. There are You can specialize in no-breakage remedies. You harness the power of the 5 elements for any situation or location, and you apply learning to resolve issues related to health, wealth, prosperity, and happiness. Guruji, please tell us, what is Package A, the Practitioner and Trainer course, all about? Guruji, are you on mute?
Minute. So,
Yes.
more than that, in the beginning, I spoke about that your Vastu is alive. It becomes alive for you.
Right.
Your Vastu has aura and chakra. In this course, we also teach you to identify the aura and the chakra of your Vastu and how to clean that.
In fact, you'll be doing some bit of that tomorrow, right, Guruji? You'll be helping
Whenever you say, I'm ready.
I think tomorrow you said you'll help everybody see
Recognize
the
the
energy of
energy.
their husband, right? Right.
Yeah.
That's coming up tomorrow, people. So you know you have to come back. Yes, Guruji, please.
And this course will have approximately 4.5 months, but I'm not promising it because it depends on your questions. It depends on your efforts. We will give you notes. We will give you student notes. We will give you downloadable audios and videos, written notes as student manual. You can just pick up that manual and turn it into your own manual and start teaching. It will be as easy as that. And apart from that, we will be giving you lifetime support on a WhatsApp group. We'll put you to a permanent WhatsApp group. And from there, we will be helping you. Mentors are there. They will keep aiding you, helping you, taking you along. We will give you certification for practice, certification and license for teaching. And you name it, and it is there. There will be Zoom sessions to clarify what you are doing. If you are learning with us, you are in a school. We will be behind you if we find out that you are not reading the messages. There will be exams after each level, and marks of all the levels will be added, and only if you are able to successfully complete your exams, 50% is the passing marks, only then you will be given the certificate. That will make sure that you are going through each and everything. The questions will be asked in such a way that you have to go and refresh yourself. We will make sure that at the end of the course, you are an expert. And also after that, whenever you need help, we are there for you. Like someone asked for the Sydney,
Right.
South. I challenge you, you throw this kind of googly question to any of the Vastu expert, you will not find the answer. But if you put this question to any of our mentor or anyone who has learned Vastu from me, that person will be ready with the answer. Though it is not taught in the class of Vastu, that person now knows how energy works, how the earth rotates, how the planets and the stars are around us, and what is the energy of which place of which geography.
And that
A
of course
Vastu
is
expert.
a big USP of yours, Guruji, this now with the geography of it all. Big USP.
Yeah. A person who has learned Vastu from us, from a Vidya NGO, will be ready with any kind of question, except for those questions that how did your tummy to green color potty. He might not have answer for that, but anything connected to Vastu, he will be ready with the answers, or she will be ready with the answers. And if you want to be that he, that she, who knows everything about Vastu, this course is for you, and this course is for every one of you. It is starting from 15th September, but you have to book yourself right now.
Right.
Before the call ends.
Right. Some more details coming up, obviously, which we are just going to tell you about. There is what are the course highlights like, Guruji?
Highlights, I don't think so. We can do justice if we call it highlight. There is nothing that this course is going to miss. The geography, the aura, the breadth, each and every deity, 45 deities of Vastu, level 3 is connected to it. Connection of the Egyptian mythology and the Indian history. Detailed learning from the ancient scriptures and application in the modern world of Vastu. You will learn how to check the energy of the place. Is the energy high or low? Is the energy masculine or feminine? And that we will teach you in this call also, maybe tomorrow if we have time. We'll learn how to do it. We'll teach you how to do aura cleansing of a Vastu, of a car. Because car is also a Vastu. It is a part of Vastu. Vehicles are part of Vastu. Of your office, of your premises, of your pets. But it is dangerous to do of pets. You can do of your office, of your vehicles. Learn it. It is a once in a lifetime opportunity. Don't let it go. Grab it.
Right. You have bonuses.
Lifetime WhatsApp support, not 3 years.
Okay.
If the WhatsApp is getting closed in 3 years, then we will take you to Telegram. But there is a lifetime support. Forget WhatsApp or forget Telegram. Lifetime support. Even if I am not there tomorrow, my mentors will take care of you. Because our NGO Vidya is offering you this course. The money that we received from consultation or teaching you this course is going towards charity. So, people who are there, they are with the organization. I am there, not there, doesn't matter. The support is lifetime. There will be teachers' student manual given. You can immediately use it. Make a manual for yourself for consultation or for teaching. Doesn't matter. Plus, we are giving you 3 levels of alchemy of liberation, free with this. They are powerful meditation courses. Specifically, the next one which is going to come, AOL 12th level. It has amazing Shivam meditation. You can ask anyone who has done it. Go to my social media and check it. If you are not learning, if you're only taking your Vastu consultation from us, you will have 1 hour personal online consultation with me.
Right. But over here, Guruji, sorry to interrupt. Here, it's a bonus along with the practitioner trainer course.
Yeah, this
Yes,
bonus,
this is,
yeah.
right.
Oh,
the
sorry.
other offer
Yeah.
is separate. Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
So, see, I forgot about this. But Mystic Lotus does not allow us to forget to give. One Vastu consultation will be free with this. And trust me, this is only and only with Mystic Lotus. This bonuses and this kind of energy exchange donation, will like to call it, because it is a donation. The money will go in charity.
Right. And of course,
It's only and only for Mystic Lotus, nowhere else, not even with our NGO.
right. And this personal consultation is the online one. This is the bonus with the practitioner trainer course. Right. And with this one-on-one private consultation with you, Guruji, people are going to get personal guidance, remedies for home or office, no breakage as far as possible. It includes, of course, your famous intuition that will accurately sense and suggest as per the person's situation. All that is required is the property's floor plan. Your property can have any number of levels, that is floors. And this session is going to be via phone call or a Zoom call and can be recorded on request. And Vinny is asking, what is the energy exchange for the personal session? Coming up, Vinny, coming up. Hang on. We're still on the practitioner trainer course with its approximately 101 hours of learning, manual, certificate, lifetime support, bonuses of 3 levels of alchemy of liberation, and 1 hour personal consultation. What does this normally cost, Guruji?
14,115 inclusive of taxes. That is $2,937 USA.
Right, but here today or between today and tomorrow, Guruji, please give us the very, very special price you have made for all the listeners on Mystic Lotus and Dragonfly.
Only 742 USD, which is 54,055 rupees only.
Which is
one
huge.
consultation you do, you will get 1 lakh rupees. In one visit, in one consultation, you will recover this cost.
Right. That Guruji is referring to when once you learn and you do a consultation. As you can see, Guruji's consultations himself are at a different league altogether. That's because he is who he is. He is the master and he is not touchable. With this package, you save more than 2,000 US dollars and 1,60,000 Indian rupees. That's the kind of savings you are getting with this very, very specially priced Vastu Shastra, practitioner and trainer course. And of course, we have package B. Vinny, you were asking about it. Here it is. Guruji, the personal consultation for one property there are 2 parts to it, right? So would you just, we just told everybody that you can have this for your home, for your office, no breakage, everything. It's either via phone call or Zoom call or personal visit, correct?
Yeah, I will come personally to your house, to your office, wherever you are in the world, and check your Vastu.
Right. We will come to the offer prices of that. Guruji, there is a bonus here also. What is this?
Here we will give you 2 levels of alchemy of liberation free.
Okay, because I was looking at this and I was wondering if you're giving level 2 as bonus, where is level 1? It's 2 levels.
2 levels of
All right.
alchemy of liberation meditation courses.
Right.
Powerful, ancient meditations, restructured by me. You just have to experience them.
Absolutely.
Amazing meditations.
Fantastic. Now, this in-person Guruji, where you go and visit the location, right, which includes the bonus of 2 levels of the Alchemy of Liberation course, normally costs how much?
1,72,022 rupees altogether. That is USD 2360.
Right. And superb savings here also. Guruji, tell us.
75,075 rupees. And the travel and stay cost has to be bared by you. Even in the previous, it was the same, or $1,030.
Right. And this, of course, is air travel and stay outside Mumbai. Within Mumbai, this is the amount you have to give. Right.
Within Mumbai, this is the amount. Right. But if you don't want like this, if you don't like this, then what you can do is you can take an online consultation.
Right.
You can send your floor plan like someone had sketched or someone sent it. And there we can do the consultation for you on Zoom or something. And You can download, you can record it, and you can keep it for yourself. And for that, the fees is $728. Only and only because of Needuji. Just 2 days back, which it's decided that the fees will be 4,949 rupees. That's it.
Or $68.
Which is only 68 USD. Only 68 USD. And I think so there is also a 48 hours hot offer for
Yes.
this.
All these offers are available for 48 hours only. Prices will go up after today's Tuesday, tomorrow's Wednesday onwards, midnight onwards, Thursday onwards, let's say. 48 hours is the period for all these offers. And even in this, you are getting 2 levels of Alchemy of Liberation WhatsApp course when you take your online or Zoom consultation with Dr. HitteshGurujee. There you have it, people. 2 amazing packages in order to become a practitioner and trainer. When you get to go to the original master himself, you have a whopping savings of more than a lakh, more than 1.5 lakh rupees. Your offer is just at 54,055 rupees or $742. And if you want a consultation with him, a site location is at only 75,000 rupees, 75,075 rupees, sorry, or 1,030 US dollars. And an online consult is just for 4,949 rupees or $68. In its entirety, all these offers are so amazing, Guruji. If you're ready to redefine all areas of your life with Vastu, if you have understood that Vastu is about aligning yourself with your home, with your immediate environment, with the earth, with literally the magnetic energies of the earth as well, which is something that's going to happen in the course for you to understand. This trainer practitioner amount offer of just 54,000 rupees is a steal. And of course, your consultations are there online, or you get to just do a Zoom consultation. Guruji, very, very generous offers, and Kulpreet is here. People, Kulpreet is currently doing the course.
Yeah.
He's currently learning. Okay. Who better to ask in that case what it's all about, right? And hi, Kulpreet, I've sent you a request to unmute. Hi, good to see you. How are you doing?
Hey, I'm doing great. Joy Gurudev, everyone. Joy Ma. I'm so blessed to be here and sharing this beautiful course with everyone. Adesh Gurudev. Currently, I'm doing this Vastu course, and you will be thinking that Gurudev is giving, oh, it's geographical, this, Vedas, and then Puranas, and then everything. But when the manual will come to you, it's like basically all the knowledge of our Vedas and Shastra. It's like concluded in simple language, which is just for you to understand the basics, from where it is coming, why it is important for us, why we need to work accordingly. Because for us, everything is health, wealth, happiness, right? That's what everyone needs. And that's what is explained. I'll share with you, when I was in my college, so my father got this person who was a Vastu consultant. So he brought this instrument with him, going in every direction and showing. So I was like, maybe I'm learning this course, so I'll be doing the same thing too. There will be an instrument and this and that. But you won't believe, like the techniques, a simple techniques by using your hands, by your breath, You can sense the energy of your room. You can sense the energy of the objects. And by just changing, you're not breaking. How many of you go to the Vastu consultant, they will tell, oh, break this, break that, break that. My own uncle, he just destroyed his house, remodel, spend lakhs and lakhs of rupees, but Gurudev, like there's an option for everyone. If you are constructing a new house, it's like, mwah. It's it's like a great deal. You should get it. If you have a house, just changing by colors, even by colors, according to the direction. It's like every direction has more direction to it. Do we know it? No. There is an explanation of Vastu Purush, how he is there in our house, and it's like I have so much to say, but and the teaching of the breath work, how to channelize your breathing, your breath, how to increase your intuition, right? So basically Gurudev is there for you. The manual has everything. Whatever Gurudev is telling right now, everything. I would say it's always more than what he has promised. In all of his courses, in all of his, just come with an open vessel. He'll pour knowledge abundantly. And it's very easy to follow step. Everything is given stepwise. Everything, even the mentors, if you are confused, you can just call them, you can message them. They are always there to help us. Any confusion you have, first of all, the manual is so simple. If you read it well, what we do, we are like, okay, we got the manual. Okay. Then at the end, we are like, oh, we didn't understand this. Gurudev didn't explain us this. No. If you have read the manual perfectly, thoroughly, you will have question and Gurudev will answer it, and everything is just there for you. Gurudev is there, the mentors are there, and the life we are just in this course, and I just changed the curtain of my room according to my health. And there is an immense difference in that. And I've just started the course. Just by doing a simple change can immediately show the effect, that I would say. And yes, like, why take the consultation? Take the course, learn it, help people, show the world, help your relatives, everyone. It's like, you are learning like globally. It's not just like right now for India only, it's globally. So yes, I'm like blessed to be learning this course from Gurudev, and I would request everyone to join this course because it's magical. You will see, it's magical. Hari Om Tat Sat. Thank you.
Thank you, Gurpreet. Thank you. Your excitement and happiness and energy with which you're obviously approaching this course as well is very palpable. It is very visible to everybody. Thank you so much for coming on and sharing. And people, if this is not proof enough for you to know what value there is to learning this Vastu Shastra practitioner, teacher training course from our amazing Guruji sitting right here, represent in red with Maki Chunni on his red chair as always. You're missing an opportunity because at these prices, it's never going to come back again. And remember, the training course also has your online consultation in it. So technically, 50,000 odd is, if you look at it that way, that's actually what you're going to be ending up paying for this. I know we've taken some amount of time, but Guruji is back tomorrow again, same time, and he's going to be helping us gauge and teaching us how to understand the energy of our space. Correct, Guruji? You're on mute, Guruji.
Yes.
Yes, perfect. And before we wind up, Guruji, any last words that you have to say? You're back tomorrow, and we're waiting for that. But for today, any last words?
First of all, Namrata has shown her hand, Namrata Gangwal. She's a very sweet girl. She has learned numerology from us via Mystic Lotus, if you remember, Neeluji. So I don't know if I miss anyone. Hello to everyone. And blessings to everyone from Ma. So this is the opportunity. If you have any kind of issues regarding anything for joining, the timing, the money, anything, I can tell you one thing, that Mystic Lotus is God. It has solutions for everything. You come to us, you have problem with the time, the space, this, that, everything will be taken care of. Each and everything will be taken care of. All you have to do is just enroll yourself. And you will see our organization, Vidya, Mystic Lotus, and the whole universe will work in favor of you getting this wisdom, this beautiful wisdom. That is the purpose of each and every one. To keep this ancient wisdom alive, to spread it on the planet. Let it not die. And by doing that, we will make sure that maximum people on this planet are happy, abundant, and also moving towards their self-realization. Join the class. Tomorrow, when I come back, I want around 800 yes on the Telegram group saying this, yes, we have joined the course. You will give me a lot of enthusiasm after that to speak tomorrow. It's up to you.
Right. Thank you so much, Guruji. And I know that there must have been so much more that you would have wanted to bring forward. This is TBC, to be continued tomorrow, of course. Thank you for today so much, really. Even apart from Vastu, again, like I said, any conversation with you, there is always some nuggets about life that is very precious to receive and to learn from. So always gratitude, Guruji, and thank you so much for a wonderful, wonderful call. People, if you're ready to connect an ancient wisdom to unlock your spiritual connection with your home, with your office, with your car, with your other properties, this is what you need to do. Pick the course up, take a session. So to everybody, happy Independence Day once again. To everybody in India, around the world, thank you so much, Guruji. We will see you tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. IST, same time, same place.
Hari Om Tat Sat. Hi, Rosie.